Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The ball's come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Sure hands. It's Van Buren. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? He keeps it on the design run. He breaks free. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They'll hand it off. Makes an open space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Vols pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got room to run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try and muscle for the first down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Catch made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Gets rid of it on the move. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Design quarterback run. And the Seminoles keep the football on the move.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Ball handed to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact. Play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Volunteers will line up now. It's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the wideout goes in motion. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Direct snap. Running through the tackle. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Play here before halftime. And it's a direct snap. Crosses the 35. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And it's good for a first down with a 36. back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He escapes the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment of third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Noles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Good enough for first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off.
Yeah, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback picks it out quickly. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. You're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Van Buren. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Grinding away on the ground. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. The Vols look to convert here on 4th down. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. caught by the receiver. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. QB keeper all the way. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. He keeps it on a design run. And that run produces a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Send the back in motion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And is intercepted. He can go. Past the 50.